About 3 months ago, I made a video when it was triple money and RP for Simian contracts, showing you how to farm RP. Now, in that video, I think we made around 48,000 RP an hour. So even if you were to do that exact same video, or if I made that exact same video today, you'd make even more than that. But what I was told in the comment section of that video, I went through the comments of it, and not almost everyone, but there was a lot of people that said the way to do it to make the maximum amount of return on RP is to do it in 6 minutes. So I thought I'd put that to the test, and that's what this video here is about today. Now, since we did it with 3 times pay or 3 times RP, and we got 38,000, if we were to do my exact same method right here today, we would get 64,000 RP. So I already know how much RP we would get by doing it the way I did last time, which, by the way, if you don't know, I did it 4 times an hour. So once every 15 minutes we did it, because I thought that's how you get the maximum amount of RP. And the thing with that, it was fairly easy because you do it once and then you just sit back and relax for a little bit. Whereas this one, I'm going to be doing it just every 6 minutes for an hour just to see how much RP we can get. So let's do it. All right, so we're here at Simian's dealership. There's actually some really nice vehicles in here this week, but we'll go into that a little bit more detail in tomorrow's video. So what we're doing for this one, you don't even need to come to Simian's, by the way. If you just go into here, go into play job, Rockstar created job, then you're going to go down to missions, and then just scroll up because you're going to be going to repo work. And the one that we're looking for here is Simionics, this one right here. Now you can see the last video I did was 3 times pay and 3 times RP, but we're not worried about the money because even at 3 times pay, I think after an hour's worth of work last time, we got around 250,000. So it's not worth it as far as making money per hour. But what we're interested in is what you can see right there above my head, above the 2 times, is the 4 times RP. We're trying to see how much RP we can get in 1 hour. So I'm going to be setting a stopwatch anyway on my phone as soon as we start this up. Because like I say, people say that 6 minutes is the perfect scenario for this mission. That's going to give you maximum amount of RP in time spent. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. Are you sure? Yes, I am. So we'll do it on hard just to see if we get any more. And then what else? That's it. I mean, we'll purchase heavy armor, and so we don't need it. We're not going to be fighting anyone. So confirm settings. Matchmaking, we're going to put it on closed. Just make sure I got my phone here so I can time it. Are you sure you want to start this job? Yes, I am. We're going to be using our oppressor to fly over there, which we did. Well, it's 6 minutes, so I don't know how long it's going to take us here, to be completely honest with you. All right, so start. My timer has started. Once I've done it once, we'll do this one here together. Once I've done it once, I'll know exactly how long it takes and if I need to rush or not. But for the most part, I think we should be able to complete it in 6 minutes. Considering last time I did it in 15, I've never tried rushing this mission, so I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. So anyway, let's speed this up a little bit till we get to the airport. All right, so here we are at the airport. The plane should be, yeah, there it is. We're just going to fly straight into the back of this thing. We're just going to ignore everyone. We're going to have the police after us no matter what here. So, excuse me, officer. Just going to fly straight in here. Let's park this right here in the back. And then I'm going to go to, manage vehicles, return to storage, just so it'll be a little easier for me to pick this up here once we have to come back to get the second one. So, are we losing the cops? No, we're not. So, let's just go for it. I don't know, like I say, exactly how long this is going to take. So I'm just going to try and do it as fast as possible. And then if we have time left at the end, I'll just sit around and wait for a couple minutes. But so far, we're at 1 minute and 15 seconds into this. And usually, like I say, in that last video that I did, I said, take your time because you've got to wait 15 minutes anyway. So there's no rush. But this time, I'm kind of in a rush because I want to see exactly how long it's going to take. So anyway, let me speed this up until we get back to Simian's. And we'll see exactly how long this is going to take. All right, so we're back. And it's actually we're on 3 minutes, 6 seconds for the first one. We're 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Let's request our personal vehicle once more. Should spawn on the road here behind us. Come on. Okay, of course, it's going to be the opposite direction. So we're actually going to do it in a little over 6 minutes if it takes me as long as it did this time. So right now we're at 3 minutes, 30 seconds. So we've got 2.5 minutes left here to be able to complete this thing in 6 minutes. I don't know if it has to be. I think it doesn't matter if you go over 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure if you do like 7 minutes, you'll be fine. They're just saying at least 6 minutes is where you need to be in order to make the maximum amount. You don't need to stay any longer is basically what they're saying. If you do stay longer, that's fine, but 6 minutes is the key. All right, so this one, we definitely should be able to do this one a little quicker. As you can see, we only have 1 star. So this is just going to be easier to lose, right? Because you do have to lose the cops before you drop the vehicle off at Simian's. So last time I had 3 stars, so it took a little bit longer to lose them. But oh god, now we got 2 stars. Fantastic. But it still should be a lot easier to lose these guys. Hopefully we can do it just by driving normally. All right, there we go. We lost them. We're at 5 minutes now, so I have a minute to get back to Simeon's. So I should definitely do this in less than or just at 6. If we get there in less than 6, I will wait just a little bit because you want to make sure you do at least 6 minutes. So that's the plan. All right, and as you guys can see, we're at 5 minutes, 44 seconds right now. So I'm just going to wait 15 seconds just to make sure we do it within that 6-minute point. And then we should be good to go. So at least you know it's not that difficult. It is cutting it close. So as long as you're fast at losing the cops, you should be fine to do it in 6 minutes. And there we go. We're at the 6-minute mark. So now we can just go ahead and pull in. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be the 12,000 RP that I got for doing it in 15 minutes. Well, that was at 3 times RP. But it's not going to be the 12,000 because we didn't wait 15 minutes. The longer you wait some of these missions, you can see that though. 9,500. Keep in mind, this is 4 times pay though, so it is more. So 9,260 in 6 minutes. Let's see if we can just continue and do it again so I don't have to back out and start it up. Let's see if we can just replay. Nah, it won't let me replay, so we're just going to back out and we're going to start this thing up again. All right, so hard mode once again. Matchmaking closed. So typically, I could at this point just be like, okay, it took me 6 minutes. This is how much XP I made. This is how many times I can do it within an hour and give you those statistics. But obviously, as you guys know, that's not always the case. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer. Sometimes it can take longer to be able to load up into another mission like this. That probably took us a couple minutes. So I want it to be as realistic as possible. So what I'm going to do, we've already gone over here a little bit, but I'm starting my timer. So I know I've been in the game for 30 seconds. So I need to get back in like 5 minutes, 45 seconds to be at that 6-minute mark. So I'm going to do this again. I'll come back to you guys once we completed it. All right, so here we are delivering the next one. I'm going to wait here. We're at 4 minutes 45. So I did this one actually a little bit earlier than the last one. I was able to lose the cops a little bit faster. So what I'm going to do now, this too has taken us around 15 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 45 minutes. And then I'm going to keep doing it. And I'll show you how much money we made in an hour doing it this way. But before I skip ahead and show you how much money I made in an hour, what I'm going to do is show you the route I think is the easiest to escape, to lose the police, right? The best way to escape. So I'll show you that right now. Let me just wait though until this timer runs fast or runs to 6 minutes. All right, there we go. We're at 6-minute mark and we've crossed the line. So this should give us the same. What was it, like 9,800 or something? Let's see. 11,700. This is actually... How did that go to 11? Was the other one 11 too? I need to just take a look back really quick and make sure the other one was 11. Because that's the same amount we used to get in 15 minutes. Given the other one was 3 times pay and this is 4 times pay. But that's crazy. No, so the first one I did, it was like 9,400. And the second one was 11,000. So... maybe the first one I did too quick. So I'm going to try it again, obviously, right now. But I'm going to show you the fastest way to escape the cops first. All right, so this is the way that I found is going to be the best way for you. The first vehicle you do is going to be 3 stars. The second one's going to be 2 stars. But whether your plane's here or just on the other side, I think it's the easiest to come out this way. And actually, I thought like, oh, this is the easy. Let me show you a tip and trick. You're just going to follow, if you don't have the cops on you, the yellow GPS. But since we need to lose the cops, you can't see it. But you're going to wrap around this way, this side of the airport here. And you're just going to follow this all the way up and then take a left here and follow this road around. And usually there'll be a car coming towards you on the other side of the road. Let's see if it shows up. No, there's actually no car. So this is the way that I've been doing it. You can see we got 2 stars. But this has been how I can get... And there it is, done. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe it could be luck of the draw, but so far that I've been doing it now these 3 or 4 times, and I've just been going that way, and I've been losing them really quick instead of having to go hide in back alleys. All right, so what we are going to do, though, before we go into this yellow marker right here, is I'm going to wait 6.5 minutes this time. Right now, we're at 5 minutes, 38, 39. We're going to wait till 6.5 minutes because the second one we did definitely gave us like 2 to 3 times or 2,000 to 3,000 more RP than the first time I did it. I think the first time we did it in just around 6 minutes. So I'm going to try 6.5 now. See if we get the 9,000 or the 11,000. And if we get the 9, next time we'll do it in 7. All right, so here we are coming over 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and see if we're going to get the 9 or if we're going to get the 11,000 XP. So we're not talking about the money in this video. The money, okay, there it is, the 11,000. So almost 12,000. So if you want to do this, do it in 6 minutes, 30 seconds. because 6 minutes, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it in 6 minutes. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue on until we filled in the hour, and I'm going to let you know exactly how much money you can make, or how much RP, sorry. This video is not about money. You're not going to make that much money, but how much RP that you can make for doing this for 1 hour. And I will double check that I didn't have the first one on easy or normal, because that may have made a difference, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But anyway, I'll fast forward. It'll be a few minutes for me, well, a few seconds for you, and about 30 minutes for me. All right, guys, I just finished my hour's worth. We were able to do 8 of them in an hour. And as you can see, I went from a level 333 to a 336 in this video, which doesn't sound like a lot, 3 levels. But when you're a higher level player, each level is tons of XP. So if you're a lower level player, you'll be going up so many levels just from doing this in an hour. So let's talk exactly how much XP you can make in an hour. All right, so first let's talk about money. Again, this isn't really about money. You're not going to make a lot of money doing this, but you're looking at around $225,000 if you do this for an hour. So again, you're not looking for the money, but what you are looking for is the XP. Now, if you do it, like I say, in around 6.5 minutes, which seems to be the sweet spot, you're gonna get 93,960 just from the mission. That doesn't include when you lose the cops, you gain XP. You gain way more than that just doing these missions. So you're looking at way over, well, not way over, but over 100,000 XP in 1 hour. So it's definitely not a bad way to get XP this week. If you're looking to level up fast, definitely check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope that helped at least one of you guys, as always. Maybe some newer people to the game that they wanted to just level up really quick. And this is definitely the way to do it. So anyway, I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys, as always, tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.